active participation from the entire membership. Maria, do you accept the responsibilities of the office of president and keeper of the master key? Please respond, I will.
I will.
The keys that each of these officers receive are alone of little value without the harmonious use of the key that each member holds. Each of you holds a special key, a talent that you have, one that you bring to the table. The special keychain at your place is to remind you of your key. I entrust these keychains to you as a symbol of this pledge from the membership to our new officers and to each other. The key each officer holds is a sign that you have elected them to use them wisely. Future assessment will disclose our success in using the keys of trust, faithfulness, dedication, loyalty, and cooperation expressed through the master key. As we stand on the threshold of a new year, I charge you to use them generously. Members, do you pledge your support and cooperation? Please respond, we will.
We will.
It is now my pleasure to declare the 2013-2014 officers of the Pennsylvania Division of IAAP duly installed. Congratulations, members and guests. I present your 2013-2014 Pennsylvania Division officers.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
Hello. As you all know, I'm Tom Carney, and I have the joy of being excuse me, Maria's husband. I've been given 2 minutes to introduce a woman who I could talk about for 2 hours, and never even look at a piece of paper. I was warned under penalty of death that I had 2 minutes, so I'm going to make sure I'm done under 2 minutes. I met Maria over 31 years ago, and we've been married for over 27 years. At times, it really does seem like we just met, and at other times it feels like we've been married for 100 years. I thought to myself, how do I introduce a woman who I love to other people and keep it under 2 minutes? So I come up with a couple of things. The first thing that popped into my mind is her dedication. She's completely dedicated to our son Thomas, and she has been dedicated to the IAAP for years. In the last 5 years, her dedication as a PA board member has been fulfilling for her. She is dedicated to moving forward, and she works her butt off toward that dedication. Second, as you all know, Maria is an avid Disney fan, and she loves the Disney Cruise Line. In my opinion, her favorite character is Tinkerbell, but in her opinion, it's Tigger. I have learned over the years that only Maria's opinion matters. So her favorite character is Tigger. Disney, like Maria, wants people to have fun. Anyone who knows Maria will ask me, how does she spend so much time doing all the activities she's involved with? And that's very easy for me to answer. She is married to a man who gives her all the help and time that she needs to complete whatever the task is she's working on. I love the emails and text messages that pop through at 2, 3, 4 a.m. from her IAAP buddies. This makes me a great IAAP husband. I know Maria has made a lot of good friends in IAAP. The outgoing president is now her friend, even though she is a Steelers fan.
Is there another football team?
She now has friends that can run long distances. She has friends that like to ride motorcycles. She has friends that can think on the fly and make the best of any situation. The IAAP organization is all about growing as a person. I feel my wife has grown because of her involvement with IAAP. I am proud to introduce my wife and my friend to be your 2013-2014 division president.
Good evening. Wow, what a great weekend this has been. I hope you've all discovered your admin power and have taken out your tools, sharpened them up, or maybe picked up some new ones to take back and use to revamp your career. Please join me in showing appreciation to the Western Council chapter members who have worked so hard to make this weekend truly wonderful. If all the Western Council chapter members could please stand and just... Here is the good news. You can change things you don't like, don't want, and don't have to accept any longer. It will take reversing the thought patterns you have used to get where you are, because in the words of Marshall Goldsmith, what got us here won't get us there. New results simply require new behavior. It is truly an honor to stand here and accept the privilege of serving as your division president for the 2013-2014 year. Start from this point and write the book of your life and begin to live from that book. You are no longer a passenger in the car, you're the driver. I'd like to take a few minutes and share my story with you. I was born and raised right here in Erie. I am the youngest in my family. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. To give you an idea of ages, my sisters and I are 16 and 17 years apart. As I've always teased my older sister, I've always said to her I was her best graduation gift. Needless to say, since I was the youngest, I was always the princess, and maybe just a slightly spoiled. My brother and I were our parents' second family, and for the most part, my childhood, it was just the 2 of us at home. I was a latchkey kid and learned how to take care of things on my own. I was that shy, quiet girl. Of course, my son and my husband find this very hard to believe. All that began to change when I became a member of the Presque Isle chapter in September of 2003. And I joined this amazing organization, which started my IAAP journey. I received the CAP certification in 2004 and was recertified in 2009. In June of 2012, I received the TA designation and also received the Microsoft Office Specialist. Before being elected to the division board in 2009, I also served as chapter treasurer and chapter president of the Presque Isle chapter, and also the webmaster for the Presque Isle chapter. I also serve on the board at Erie Insurance for the Activities Association, where I'm the membership chairperson. I have 2 associate's degrees, one in legal secretarial and one in business administration. And I'm currently working on my business administration on my bachelor's degree. I have 14 credits to go. I have completed several insurance courses, and I'm also working on my associated claims. I have 2 more classes to take, and I will have an AIC designation. In addition to that, I am a notary. I began my career at Ohio Casualty and then worked at several law firms before joining the team at Erie Insurance, where I've been for the past 17 years. I started in word processing for 1 year and moved to the security department in ISS, the fraud department, for 3 years, and later moved to the actuarial division, where I've been the administrative assistant to the senior vice president and chief actuarial for the past 13 years. I have been married to Tom for 27 years. We have the typical almost fairy tale story. We met at a roller skating rink. Yes, picture me with bigger hair. Picture Tom with hair. With parachute pants. It was the 80s, what can I say? That's a whole other story. I was a senior in high school. We finished college, began our careers, and then we got married. 3 years later, our amazing son, Thomas Paul, was born. As you all know, we are avid Disney fans. We love the thrill of roller coasters, and of course, going on a cruise every chance we get. I was looking for something more in my career when I became affiliated with this organization. IAAP means a lot to me. I enjoy being part of a growing community and becoming better equipped in the administrative field or any position. We are moving forward, opening new doors, and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. Leadership is a word that has many definitions depending on who you ask. It is a difficult role and does not always follow the path that we think it should. As a leader, I have found you have to be flexible and look at the big picture. Be the glue that binds the team and keeps it strong. This is not an easy task, but I know we have great leaders in this organization and can get the job done. Walt Disney said, "Let the magic begin, and all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." It takes 100% of what it takes to build a better opportunity for a better education and to learn from each other, and to network and become the best you can be. I would have never ventured into public speaking if it had not been for the education and encouragement received in IAAP. Being on the division board has given me so much experience in continuing to grow in my career. In the past 4 years, I have learned more than I thought possible, met many new people, and visited many places. It has been an amazing journey, and I gained confidence in myself and in my abilities. 10 years ago, when I joined IAAP, I never dreamed this is where my journey would bring me. This association gives you many opportunities, among them conducting meetings, giving presentations, chairing committees, and the confidence to walk into a room, introduce myself to a total stranger, and to network. I have come to realize that it's all about the people and the service. The old adage is true, you get what you put into it. I have been on an exciting journey with IAAP for many, many years, and it has now come full circle. I have often asked why I've invested so much time and effort in IAAP. I do it to expand my leadership skills. I do it to attend stellar association meetings and conferences like this one. I do it to network with our trades best. And most of all, I do it because of all of you, because of the people and because of all of you. As I grew into that person I am today, I learned to stand up for what I believe in and am no longer that shy, quiet person. I learned to step out of my comfort zone, and here I am standing before you today. This week it has been focused on Disney. Walt Disney said dreams can come true. Don't we all dream to get to the top of the ladder? What does it take to get there? We need education, giving your all even when things are tough and the work is not to your liking. It will be remembered and rewarded. Cinderella had friends to help. We could use networking, the IAAP e-group, our chapters to help us with problems and making a success of a project. Cinderella had a fairy godmother. Well, we may not have that, but we do have IAAP that helps us with education and certification. No matter what your favorite Disney story is, they all have the same theme throughout IAAP. With knowledge, hard work, and the help from friends, you can make your dreams come true. I have been very fortunate in my IAAP journey to have some wonderful mentors and leaders to get me where I am today. To my amazing board, all of you are awesome to work with. Deb, thank you for telling me like I truly appreciate this quality, which I know I need is in a leadership role. I am inspired by you and your dedication to not only IAAP, but to your determination to complete many marathons. I'm just so exhausted just hearing about them. I wish I could have the strength and will and determination that you have. Les, thank you for asking the questions that I'm afraid to ask. You give me the courage to step outside of my box, to ask those questions, and not be afraid what others may think. Juanita, thank you for your patience in teaching me how to lead. I have some pretty big shoes to fill. We came on the board at the same time, and it's been an adventure. Thank you for your encouragement and leadership over the past 4 years. By the way, I have your number still on speed dial, so you're not on the hook yet. Other than not all of us being Dallas Cowboy fans, I still think we are a pretty good team. I would be remiss not to mention Karen Jedrzak. You have been there with me from the beginning, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for keeping the Presque Isle chapter running smoothly as I continue on my adventure. Also, to the rest of my chapter, thank you so much for your support. There are so many others that I would like to thank that would take me all night, but you cannot make it without the support of your family. My family means everything to me, and I truly appreciate their understanding of all the hours and conference calls and meetings, emails, and effort given to IAAP, which takes me away from them because they know what it means to me, especially for my husband, Tom, who has been by my side for the past 27 years. I would like to introduce you to my family that is here with me tonight, once again supporting me. To my wonderful husband, Tom and Stella, and Judy and Jim. Also my former boss, Gene, and his wife, Ann. By the way, Gene, I am having fun. My current boss, Brad, was not able to be here as he is moving to Erie from California this weekend. And yes, I did say California. Several co-workers are here with me tonight. Andrew, Peg, Tracy, and Sandy. My dear friends, Jim and Chris, Denise and Michael, Tony and Sue, and Roger. Thank you for all being here tonight with me. It means so much to me. I would also like to thank my past division presidents that I've had the privilege of serving under. We demonstrated our power of commitment with Diana Comer. We shared our passion and purpose with Kathy Hoke. We were making the leap to remarkable with Carol Lundgren. And we were inspired to be the one with Juanita Moore. In April, I was able to attend the incoming Division Presidents Conference in Kansas City, Missouri, where our international headquarters is located. Each year, the incoming division presidents are brought together to learn about what is coming for the next year, share best practices, and leave with the tools to succeed in our presidential year. My head was absolutely spinning when I left, and I could not wait to start preparing everything that I could do to aid my division, board, chapter officers, and the members to start them off on the right track and keep the momentum going. As we move into a new year where there are many changes on the horizon, and moving forward, there will be no theme for IAAP. What does this mean? Think about it like this. Many organizations do not change their theme every year. For example, Disney's theme is where dreams come true. Nike has the same logo every year. It is where branding comes into play. If we want to succeed as an organization, we have to become consistent and keep the message the same every year. In an effort to better communicate and increase visibility of IAAP's brand and image in the marketplace, and as an outcome of the Futures Conference, the IAAP Board of Directors made a decision to move away from a specific theme and logo that changes annually. During the recent Futures Conference, a group of stakeholders in attendance suggested IAAP commit to marketing one logo and one theme, allowing IAAP to be more strategic in its branding and messaging. In doing so, we hope this will help chapters and divisions to align their messaging and marketing efforts to raise awareness of IAAP on a more international level. If the chapters and divisions also move away from separate branding for all of the local events and education, then we're all doing our part to present a unified front for the organization. Race for Relevance is a book, The 5 Radical Changes for Associations. This book focuses on how old ways of doing things in associations have a way of hanging around, even though trends such as rapid advances in technology, higher member expectations, increased competition, and diverse member markets have rendered these ways obsolete. Race for Relevance presents the radical change that is required to maintain influence and thrive in the new environment, and avoid challenges associated with old association models, such as loss of market share, increased competition for members' time, and shrinking revenue resources. Race for Relevance is the Board of Directors' messaging focus in 2013-2014. We hope that chapters and divisions will continue to utilize the IAAP Globe logos they have access on the web community for marketing efforts. During 2013-2014, you're encouraged to use the Race for Relevance as the IAAP internal message, but not designed as a logo or a tagline. We expect this change in focus on one logo and one theme for IAAP will synthesize our organization on national and local levels. How will the Pennsylvania Division embrace the new challenges during the 2013-2014 year? As you may know, my family and I love to cruise, so I would like each of you to envision a ship. This ship is sailing towards the new face of IAAP. In order to succeed, it must be navigated by three things in order to reach its destination. These three things are relationships, memberships, and mentorships. These are my three goals that I would like to focus on this year. Having a good, healthy career, relationships, will help us reach our goal in order to increase and maintain our IAAP memberships. How do we increase and maintain IAAP memberships? Share your story of IAAP. Bob Proctor, an author and speaker and success coach, a mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see in yourself and helps bring it out of you. Aladdin was mentored by the genie. Even Disney believes in mentors. To keep our members, we have to make sure they are meeting their expectations for personal and professional growth. We have many members who dream of being IAAP leaders. We have to inspire, encourage, influence, and help them recognize and appreciate the value of their unique talents and viewpoints so they can fulfill their dreams. I would like to close with this verse from one of my favorite groups, Rascal Flatts. My wish for you, for all of you, is that this life becomes all that you want it to. I hope your dreams stay big and your worries stay small. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. Enjoy your ride in IAAP, have many adventures, make new friendships, learn life skills, and also keep ahead of the changes in the workplace. I could not be happier for what all of you have accomplished so far. The future of IAAP is yours. I appreciate each of you, your friendship, and am looking forward to working together with all of you. Follow your heart and live your dreams, and share your story of IAAP. Thank you.